Hello, students and parents. This is Carl Valianatos, Assistant Superintendent of Curriculum Instruction, bringing you an important screencast that will outline some significant changes to the digital learning plan you all experienced in the spring. You are encouraged to take a few minutes as a family and discuss these changes, understand the model and expectations, and discuss the importance of working hard to meet the challenges that we all have in front of us. Regardless of the model we utilize at any point of this school year, know that MCHS staff will be there helping you to focus on your future. Before we discuss the digital learning plan, I would like to take a minute to highlight the similarities between the hybrid and the digital learning plans. MCHS administrators spent the last 4 months developing and improving these two models, knowing that we would likely need both in these uncertain times. We believe that they fit together well. Both models use the same calendar with 86 school days for first semester. Each has 43 days of either face-to-face or synchronous connections with your teachers in your classes. For each, all students will experience the same high-quality digital curriculum in Schoology. We can easily and seamlessly shift between the AB days in the digital model to orange-black days in the hybrid model, should the conditions dictate it. On each calendar, each school day is identified as either orange-black in the hybrid model or AB in the digital model. Last spring was not what any of us had expected, but it was a valuable learning experience nonetheless. Feedback we received from students, parents, and teachers guided our improvements. We heard these 4 themes consistently. Structured schedule. The new learning plan will feature specific time frames that all students need to be engaged with each course during each period. Synchronous connection daily with teachers. All periods and courses will begin with a mandatory synchronous video connection with the teacher. 8 periods a day was too much in the virtual learning environment. The new digital plan features A and B days with 4 periods each. Each course may have synchronous assignments or work that needs to be completed outside of class on the alternate day. Grading to include more accountability. No longer driven by emergency guidelines from ISBE, MCHS will return to normal grading practices, missing marks and grades that decrease when students do not meet deadlines. Let's look at the AB schedule. Each day has 4 class periods. Each class will begin at the time indicated with a synchronous video session with the teacher and the students. Teachers will take attendance off this session, and if students are not present, they will be marked absent. MCHS will be continuing the intervention and call teams to support students and families. Notice there is a 40-minute break between the 3rd and the 4th class period on each day. There are also 2 sessions of office hours for student work time and to seek assistance from teachers if they're struggling. Lastly, notice on the B day, the periods are rearranged so that the day begins and ends with a lunch period. We believe this will be beneficial for students and teachers. Also at the bottom, please note that 0 hour starts at 7:50 a.m. on A days. We have made a few modifications to the school calendar. Let's take a look at that. Like the hybrid schedule, each day is identified as an A or a B day, and they do alternate. MCHS has moved the first day of school to Wednesday, August 19th to allow for 2 additional days of planning for staff. Final exams for semester 1 will be eliminated, and semester 1 will end on January 15th, 2021. Any switch to our learning models throughout this school year will not impact the first day of school, the last day of school, or any of the school holidays. Grading was a challenging component last spring due to the emergency guidelines provided by ISBE. This year, we will be observing the normal MCHS grading policy. Traditional final exams worth 20% of the course grade will be eliminated for the fall 2020 term. Teachers may still give culminating course assessments or projects. Semester grades shall be based on a weighting of 100% for the semester, 90% of which will come from the academic grades, and no more than 10% for behavior grades, such as discussions or homework. Teachers will identify deadlines and due dates for all assessments and assignments and enter the missing flag or lowest mark in the gradebook for all items that are not completed. This means that students have to do all their work or they can expect their grade to decrease. All specific grading and retake procedures will be determined by the individual course teams. MCHS has provided 2 different segments of time for student work and for teacher office hours each day. These times will be open and available for all students so their teachers are accessible outside of class. Teachers will make sure that their students know how to access them during these times. Teachers and counselors will be open for business. Making sure all families have an access to Wi-Fi is a crucial aspect of success and a priority for our staff. MCHS continues to have a variety of options for low-cost and free Wi-Fi. Any parent or student that needs to discuss Wi-Fi options should reach out to an administrator at their campus for assistance. There is also an interactive map on the district website of all locations with free Wi-Fi in the community. One of the advantages of being an MCHS student is that all teachers and students interact in our district LMS, Schoology. All students will have access to a robust course and curricular materials, and all parents have access also. All course materials will be located in Schoology. All students will also interact with teachers every class period. Regardless of the model we are using, students can access and progress in their course at their pace in Schoology. Parents can also see these learning materials, as well as grades, calendars, and missing work. Parents are strongly encouraged to create their own Schoology account by going to Schoology.com and signing up. When you're asked your role, click Parent. You will then enter a unique access code for each of your D156 children. Your parent access codes will be emailed to you, and a detailed screencast will be sent on how to use Schoology during the first week of school. Thank you for your time and commitment to the education process. Digital learning has not been easy. Rest assured that D156 has worked tirelessly to evaluate all options while prioritizing safety for our staff and students. Also know that our teachers, administrators, counselors, and all of our other staff members will always be there to support your success. We look forward to seeing you soon as we all get back to focusing on your future.